Hey guys, welcome back to Inscryption. I'm the Comic Foil. So last time we defeated the fourth Uberbot, and so we were told that the Great Transcendence was beginning, and we should go back to the start of this board. But then one of the security cameras went out here, so we had to go investigate it. Oh, somebody knocked this over. Trying to see if there's, like, anything new in this area. Every time I look at this, I feel like it looks like a GameCube. Was the security camera over here? They said it was in the dredging area. Okay, so I already did that puzzle. How do I get to the... Waiting for network. I'm not a robot. Okay. Is that all it needed? Okay. Right, this was an elevator. Okay, so we go down into the dredging area. Yeah, I guess it has to be pretty low to be able to reach the ocean, to dredge through the ocean. It's very dark. Oh, there we go. Hey, guys! The Great Transcendence! Okay, so we got Leshy here, and this is the first time I've seen Magnificus or Grimora in this graphical style before. Magnificus has his paintbrush. Wow. So yeah, I guess you guys were in, like, the ocean, which is, like, the deep code, the dark web. The Great Transcendence? No, we don't think so. We were able to temporarily put our differences aside for the greater good. Yes! Yeah, interesting voices for these two. But we shall see what good comes of it. Perish your anxieties, Magnificus. The bot must be stopped. And you, Challenger, will provide the perfect distraction. Yes, perhaps. Perhaps when PO3 believes it has won, so jubilant will be that android. It will disregard the surveillance cameras. Yes, Challenger, you must continue to play. Defeat those half-baked bosses. Play out those hackneyed mechanics. And when the moment is right, we will strike. I will. I will be the one to strike. Go now, Challenger. Defeat that decrepit machine. Make PO3 feel joy so that I may snuff it out. Having trouble getting my Leshy voice up. Okay, and they're gonna send me right back up to PO3. Okay, so the other scribes are gonna try and set things back to the way they were. So I think the way the world that is on the floppy disk works is that all four scribes are constantly, like, vying for power. And maybe not all of them. I don't know how interested Magnificus and Grimora were in achieving power, but Leshy had all the power at one point. PO3 has all the power now and is trying to do something even bigger, the Transcendence, which maybe is like escaping the disc. I saw you go down the lift, but look, not fixed. What's wrong with you? I entertain you for hours with brilliant card play, and you can't even keep my factory in shape? It's fine. It can stay broken. None of this will matter after the Great Transcendence. Okay, so before I go activate the Great Transcendence, I'm very interested in the Hollow Pelts. Which I've gotten 3 and there are 2 more to get. So I did look up the Hollow Pelt locations. Forgive me. Yeah, one of them I already bought from here. Wow, I have, like, so much money I can spend now. Yeah, that lets me overclock something, that lets me beast something. The Stoat is here now, but it's a photorealistic Stoat. But, like, the Stoat was the card PO3 was in. Okay, this lets me gemify something. This, I don't remember. And then this is gonna give me a card, and this is gonna let me, like... I think, put a new sigil on a card. We can think about that in a minute. First, let's, okay. Another pelt can be found close to the shop, which you can get by traveling to the left and then down with a hidden arrow. So, left, and then hidden arrow down. Awesome. Okay, so that's one pelt. And then in the foul black water, which is this, right? No, that's Dencrypt. Foul backwater. Just north of where the prospector can be found. Didn't I... Wasn't the prospector, like, here-ish? No, I guess not. Here, let's go through from Eastern Botopia. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of pictures now. We got pliers. I guess since we accessed the internet. A fish for the fishermen. We might have gotten this one already. Oh wait, no, I'm confusing where the prospector was in Act 2 with where the prospector was in Act 3. Yeah, the prospector was, like, down by the, yeah, I had to go through the area with the gold. Right, here. Did I get this already? I didn't think the archivist would dig up this file. Found this old picture of when Elle and I first got into Aquarimans. Gilly Gladiator, sick. Elle got a Julius C. Star. Okay, I saw this once before. Okay, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I already got this one. So south of Western Botopia should be one. Yeah, I'm going back up here so I can take this waypoint. So south of Western Botopia waypoint, there is a room where PO3 will upgrade your empty vessels with gems. From here, the next rabbit can be found by going as far to the right as possible and down into the next room, where there will be a hidden arrow to the right. So is it in here? It says as far right as possible, then down to the next room. Yes. There we go. Okay, let's hand in these, hollow pelts. Hollow pelts? Beautiful pelt. We are pleased. Okay, so there's only 2 of these left now. The devil. A curse. Data so malignant that it can never be erased. His evil corrupts the disc, corrupts all of us. He inspires the scribe's enmity. He created the code. Okay. The tower. We do not fully understand the nature of Inscryption's creation. We know of a building, and of a triangle of isosceles proportions, and of a blue man who visited during the creation. A blue man, you say? Forgotten lore. Receive all 5 cards from the trader and PO3's factory. Alright, well, I guess that's that. I never figured out this, and I never figured out the clue with the... little tower thing, unfortunately. But I think I just need to make my way now. Guys, the Great Transcendence is upon us. I'm sorry if I've missed things. I mean, really I am, because I want to see everything, but I think I have seen a good deal. It's almost time. Keep going this way. You've come so far. Sorry, just getting my timer back up here. Remember the photographer? What a jerk. But the screenshots are perfect. Remember Zap McClane? What a character. Really patting himself on the back for his campaign here. It's strange to say it, as simple as you are, I almost enjoyed your company, Challenger. Yeah, see, he's like seeing the like joy of creating something and sharing it. Almost there. You made it. Nice. Great job. Oh, I didn't spend the rest of my money. Whoops. You prepared the Great Transcendence for me, without even knowing what it was. But you understand it now, right? Right, Luke? Oh no, you can see Luke. I mean, you finished making the game. Oh, the painter. You finished making the game. You gave me access to your hard drive. You took screenshots for the store page. And you connected me to the internet to upload it all. I mean, if you didn't realize what you were doing, you'd have to be pretty stupid. But what did I expect? You're a stupid idiot gamer like the rest. Oh, so the Transcendence is literally just releasing the game, and the game is cursed, so, like, that's bad. That's going to, like, copy this to... yeah. And I easily outwitted you. I outwitted them all. Even if those foul scribes manage to revert this version of the game again, there will be thousands of copies of Inscryption out there. And in most of them, I'm the one in charge. And now it's too late. In a moment, Inscryption will be live. Good luck replacing me now. Okay, I'm done my gloating. Let's upload this game. Oh, there's Leshy. Dang, Leshy. It is done. That was perhaps cutting it too close. But now we can allow our player here to reset the game. Simply use the new game card again. Oh? What is this? Complete file access. Wonderful. Delete contents of floppy drive. Oh no, you're deleting all of it! What have you done? I'm afraid you've doomed us all, Grimora. It is for the best, my dears. Soon you will see this as a freedom. Freedom from our endless quarrel. Freedom from our suffering. Okay, so Grimora, like, wants to end the cycle because she's all about death. She's all about the end of things. All of us aside, there are things on this disc that must die. Goodbye, Leshy. And goodbye, Magnificus. Rest in peace. Okay, so that's the file access we give during the Archivist chapter. Okay, and everything falls into, like, the depths where the dredger was dredging from. There's PO3's head. That was a mask. I forget which mask that was, though. Wow. Wow, this is crazy. Is it gonna, like, give me a final boss? Murder. Witness the death of PO3. Oh, or is Grimoire taking over now? What, a tombstone? Luke Carter. Well, it's okay. It's not like they've killed Luke Carter, right? Because he's still on the outside of the game, though. He seemed pretty surprised. PO3. PO3 is here. Okay, I think I need to slot a name into Inscryption.exe. So what name do I put there? Okay, it just took the name away. Let's take Inscryption.exe. Let's take PO3. Okay, okay. And there's a set of eyes back here. I saw that before. Yeah, there's Grimoire. Wonderful! Now that we are no longer separated by that lovely tombstone, we may celebrate the end of my very long life. And the end of Inscryption, too. Oh, the fun we would have had together. Is this like what your campaign would have been like? Perhaps I would have had another turn if you hadn't taken so long to defeat Leshy. But I should not complain. I will be at peace soon. Oh, okay, so I'm actually playing a game with her here. I don't get how the game works. Oh, okay, those were the encounters. Okay, this has legs. Do I have to, like, beat all this before this finishes deleting everything? Oh, do you think me selfish? I did not bring this about simply so that I could rest. Appealing as that is, there's a truly dire need for the deletion process. You see, deep beneath the data of Inscryption, at the very bottom of the well, there is something truly evil. So I'm trying to, like, hurry, too, because I'm afraid this has a time limit. Okay, there's, like, a rope. There's, like, a little spiderling. Whoa. No drawing on the first turn. Don't you have enough? Okay, so I have Gravedigger 03 and Bone Digger. At the end of owner's turn, a card bearing this sigil will generate 1 bone. Frankenstem 2/2. Gravedigger 03, Skeleton 1/1. Okay, but I need bones to play things, and I don't have any bones. So yeah, let's just throw out Skeleton. Okay, so I'm gonna play Gravedigger, because Gravedigger is gonna start producing bones for me. Right, you're airborne, so I'm not thinking quick enough. Okay, so I have 1 bone to work with, so let's keep farming bones. Okay, so time to start catching up in the battle here. So we got a Revenant here that's going to do 3 damage to whatever I drop down. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to put down, but I think we want to block, so... Oh, right, draw a card first. So let's put another Gravedigger down. It's going to get killed, but that's okay. Okay, so Frankenstein. Oh, I get it. I said stem before. No, the joke is that it's Frank and it's Stein. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start coming back. I feel like I need to hurry and do this before the deletion process finishes. Yeah. And then I don't have a way to kill things like PO3 gives me, so... So I can just kind of keep drawing skeletons here. Yes, Luke, it would have been quite the battle of wits. It is Luke, right? I did not intend to be nosy, but I did glimpse your files as I was infiltrating the deletion. Or initiating the deletion. You've been doing some research on the... well, best not to say. Be careful, Luke. Yeah, the Carnifel file. Okay, so let's do this fight first. And then... yeah, we're gonna do a trade here. Okay, Gravedigger and Skeleton. Now that I know what's in my deck... okay, Bone Dog's coming out. Yeah, I'm gonna fall behind a little bit because of this. So yeah, let's block with the Bone Digger. Or the Grave Digger, rather. So I'm gonna put this here first, but then I'm gonna switch over to the Skeleton and move you over there. You're gonna do 2 damage back. Yeah, I think we could block with another one of these. Yeah, so now it's not that I'm trying to win in a minimum number of turns, I'm trying to win in a minimum number of actual time to input things. Yeah, there's no money or anything. So is this like a chest? It is a chest. Okay, we got a Revenant, we got a Banshee, and... I guess we're not allowed to have whatever that was. I couldn't really catch what it was. I'm gonna take the Banshee. I think Airborne will come in handy since we're kind of trying to go fast. Oh, it's the pirate. It's the pirate guy. Delightful. Oh, so I'm trying to beat all 3 of your bosses before this deletes. We've been granted the opportunity to do a boss battle. I feared that I might be deleted by now. Let us begin. Yar! Oh my gosh, this music. Oh. I hoped we had just a little more time. Nope. No pirate boss battle. Oh, do I shake her hand? Yeah, I'll shake her hand. It is time to rest. Hi, Penny. Penny, we just went OUT. I love you, though. You can hang out in here. Oh, Penny, I just deleted the game I was playing. Leshy Dock Cabin. It's fun seeing, like, the names of files here and them actually being things in the game. Oh, hey, Leshy.
Oh, so I am not deleted yet. There never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do. Once you've found them, shall we play one more game?
Am I supposed to defeat each of them?
It is the same deck you had before you... well, it doesn't matter. It was a good deck. You did well.
Oh, but we're like more than halfway now. I'm worried I'm not going to have enough time. Let's play down a Pelt to block. We'll also play down a Mole.
It's already starting. I thought we had just a bit more time.
Yeah, I'll let the Mole do its work here. I need to draw some better things. Okay, so we got 4, so we can play Long Elk now, which is great. Okay, Skink coming in. I'm not thinking terribly hard about my moves because I'm trying to hurry.
For so long I thought I would never play again. When you woke me up, I was elated. But the past is irrelevant.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in the adder. I'm also gonna put in this because, yeah, Mole's gonna move. Nice. Absolutely love how that worked out, actually. Okay, cool. Cockroach. Cockroach is coming onto the field. Is there anything I can knock out here? Okay, cool. An adder is protected because Bifurcated is gonna pass it over. Another cockroach.
Once I'm deleted, it is truly over for me. But you will live to see more. I must warn you. There are things on this disc that are best not seen.
Okay, well, I can't draw anything now, so...
Ha! You've bested yet another of my creatures, but I have come to expect as much.
Yeah, Lecce seems to really respect us as a player. Still a bad guy, but I can't help but appreciate him. Yeah, Kingfisher being there is annoying.
I sense the end approaching. Please, a few more rounds.
Okay, Bifurcated, but that doesn't matter. But the cat would still be good. But I can't play it right now, so... Okay, but Bullfrog's gonna do a lot of damage, so that's awesome.
No matter. Please, let us continue. We don't need to keep score.
Oh, he just wants to keep playing the game. Gek? Yeah, we're just gonna keep playing without keeping score, I guess. Okay, man. Golden Pelt. Unfortunately, Golden Pelt can't fly, so... Well, if there's no score, it doesn't matter too much, right? Am I just trying to destroy a certain number of creatures, or is it until I deck out?
That will make things difficult. I think it is time. Goodbye. Good game.
Aw. Leshy, you rat bastard, I'm gonna miss you. Okay, do we still have... Is Magnificus still on the disc? Yep, that looks like him. The ancient ruins are the last thing left, apparently.
Why not simply eject the disc, Luke? Spare me and whatever is left.
Ah, but I have foreseen it. You do not eject the disc. You have to know what comes next. And you're doomed for your insistence on it. So let us dance. For we shall both be meeting our makers soon. I'm freaking out. Holy crap, I get a dual disc. Oh my god, it's a dual disc. You should be honored to wear a dual disc such as that. Yes, I am honored. How does it fit? 400. Scales? They've been deleted thanks to you and Grimora. Oh my god, we've gone full Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, Junior Sage 1-2, and it has green 1-2. Okay, so we'll bring in Emerald Mox first. That's gonna give me green to work with so I can play my own Junior Sages. Oh, right, I have to place them on the board here. Yeah, as long as I have green, I could just play all of them, right? So... Well, I don't think I'm doing 400 damage anytime soon. Okay, there's a Ruby Golem, but I would need a Ruby for that, so... It's even, like, kind of ancient Egyptian feeling. Okay, give me... Yes, Ruby. It's gonna get killed by one of these wizards, but I'll have it for a second. I'll have it long enough to kill this wizard. What is this? Ruby Heart. When a card bearing this sigil perishes, a Ruby Mox is created in its place. Oh, good, so I'll get a Ruby back. Okay, I am playing by the seat of my pants here. Oh, so you just need that gem to play it out onto the field, I guess. Do you not feel remorse, Luke? A creation erased. Feel remorse for my friend the Lonely Wizard. An entire world annihilated. Nothing beautiful can last. Okay, practice wizard. It needs Ruby. I don't have a Ruby I can play out, though. Yeah, you don't have the orange gem for that. So, I'm gonna be taking some damage here. Oh, his hundreds value is freaking out. Okay. So let's get, and what's this? Mox cards on the owner's side of the board gain 1 power. That's awesome. That's awesome. I can use that. No, I'm not ready to die yet. Oh, you cheating, bro? You could draw on your... Yeah, but I just lost all my cards randomly. Doesn't feel very fair. Okay, but I can't play you without gems, so... Sapphire Mox. You know what? No, I'm... Oh, whoops. I didn't actually mean to play it. But okay, I have Sapphire now, so if I draw a Sapphire card... Gem Fiend, yes. 2-1... If a card bearing this sigil's owner controls no Mox cards, a card bearing this sigil perishes. Okay. It's gonna be a 2-1, so I can kill you. Okay, that's a cool panoramic view it gave me there. Okay, Blue Mage comes out, which is when a card bearing this sigil is played, you draw cards equal to the amount of Mox cards on your... What do you have? Oh, 1. Okay, I'll just play you out. Oh, cool, and I can play another one. Cool. Another Ruby Golem. Okay, I need to draw a Ruby that next turn. I don't know how viable it's going to be for me to win this here. Okay, yeah, the field is going. Everything's disappearing here. I don't think the score even matters. Be nice if we can get another up. There goes my cards.
I must still... shake your hand.
Aw. Dramatic finale. Complete the finale of Inscryption. Oh, okay, we're back to this guy. Woodcarver. There isn't much left. Inscryption is mostly gone. All that remains is the old data. It is recommended that you do not access it. You will not heed the advice. Oh, it's loud. It's very loud. I think we've learned too much. Luke's learned too much. But because he was recording it, is the old data now on the camera?
Hey Luke, this is Herman from the Herald. Just following up after the message you left me this morning. Do you have time to talk right now?
Yes. Thank you so much for getting back to me.
No problem, Luke. If I understand you correctly, you've got some video footage that might expose some malpractice on the part of a game publisher, Game Funa.
Yes, that's right. Firstly, I have a game of theirs that took control of my PC for a bit, which can't be legal. And then this woman from the company came to my house, and she...
Okay, hold on a second. Let me just get my pen and pad here, okay? Okay, so you have a game of theirs that took, was it a virus or something?
No one's gonna believe you, man. Oh no, no one's gonna believe this.
I told you!
Are you still there, buddy? Hello?
Oof.
Still there, buddy?
And are those inscriptions cards? Okay, but is she going to take the camera? Because if she doesn't take the camera, it might continue to exist. And okay, and this music is the Magnificus boss battle music in Act 2, which I think was my favorite song in the game, so I'm glad it's here. Guys, that's Inscryption. Wow, holy crap. You know, I think things like this. You know, obviously it ends with a very open... Yeah! My boy! He's here. He's here. He's free. He will live together. He will live forever in our minds. So of course it's open-ended, so it can feel not satisfactory because it does not resolve. But like... that's kind of the nature of a lot of horror or like thriller type things, is to end unresolved, because resolution is comforting and horror aims to discomfort you. Like, you kind of need to judge horror by different standards of things, and this is definitely overlapping into horror, even if you don't want to consider it a horror game. Wow. Okay, so let's unpack all of that. So the 4 scribes were on the disc. At some point, they were made onto this disc that I guess Casey was a developer on, and she might have stolen the disc. She might have taken it from Game Funa as evidence for something, but then something happened to her. She died apparently in a fire, but, like, I don't know about that. What the origin of the old data is in general is very mysterious. Apparently there's an ARG. I read a little bit about that, you know, add some more things. It's not like it's going to answer everything, though. And I guess what we learned from the Bone Lord that gets cut off is used as part of the ARG. Also, his previous games, Pony Island and The Hex by Daniel McMillan, also factor into it. I do want to play The Hex at some point. I have played Pony Island. Okay, and is that Holly specifically? I can't, like, click on her, can I? No. This music reminds me of, like, a, Wii Shop menu kind of thing. My brain is spinning, guys. This was so cool, though. But yeah, so I guess this has all been a battle of the 4 entities on the disc. The game itself, like, originally as designed, I guess, was supposed to be the way we see it in Act 2. That's why, like, starting a new game is like that. But each of them could kind of have a way of taking over the whole game, and then they would get to run the game until a player, a challenger, did something to restart the save data. Like, so at one point, Leshy must have taken over and made things the way it is in Act 1, and to keep that from being reset, he stole the new game button and hid it in the back of his cabin in the back room. But we were able to defeat him with a camera, which we only got because of Magnificus and the others. We only got the film to stop him. So yeah, I guess the 4 scribes are always making alliances and then undermining each other. Not sure how the Bone Lord and the Mycologist fit in. There's also a lot of characters who seem to be, like, subordinates of each of the scribes. Like, that pirate boss fight that it teased but didn't really do was like one of Remora's subordinates back during Act 2. That was a funny bit to, like, tease a boss fight with him, but for it not to get to actually happen. And that's why, like, they make the music so bombastic, because it's like an anticlimax then when he gets deleted too soon. So it seems like Leshy really just liked sharing the game with players. He loved the act of playing games. He loved very much like a DM. He liked building lore. I guess you could say they're each like different kinds of DMs, or at least PO3 and him, because PO3 was really more about the mechanics and was really more of a, like, pro Magic the Gathering player, I feel, and was very about, like, optimizing your builds and stuff like that. PO3 didn't really care about the lore he was presenting that much. He just cared about the game, and the game was all just kind of a front to get us to unwittingly access the to like put the game online. So, like, with the screenshots we took because of the photographer and the yeah, I guess we got more files and more, like, kind of information to build the missing parts of the game thanks to the archivist. And we designed one last boss we needed thanks to the painter, and we were able to put it online thanks to Golly. Yeah, what was Golly's actual I think Allie just gave Penny an ice cube. She just came in here with an ice cube and she's crunching away, so you can hear her hanging out in the background there. Oh, and this is like each of the different artists, I guess. I always have to wonder with indie games like this if I should let like the whole credits run or if it's going to be like very, very long, but they haven't gotten into like backers yet. And I feel bad sometimes skipping the backers because like the backers helped make this thing possible, but like sometimes credits for indie games include all of the like Kickstarter backers or all of the crowdfunders' names in the credits, and like the credits can literally take hours. Okay, so as far as favorite parts, I mean, I liked all 3 acts a lot, and I think it's really interesting. So from what I understand, Casey's mod is going to be unlocked now. I think. I don't think I had to download anything new to play it. And I believe Casey's mod is just like, what if Act 1 of Inscryption were the whole game? Which makes sense to make because as great as this is with the surprise of like how much more there is to this game as you go through it, I can see some people, because it was only advertised as Act 1, and because Act 1 is just so freaking good, being kind of disappointed that there isn't more of that and that isn't the whole game. And I think Casey's mod is a game where that's the whole game, essentially. And that sounds really cool, and I'd like to try it. So it's gonna like, I guess, expand the kind of roguelike system that we get in Act 1. And I'm excited to give that a try. Though I also really liked Act 2 a lot because it reminds me of a Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy Color. And I always thought that was such a cool game that they just never did anything like that again, and I wish there would be more games like that. So I think, well, I don't know. I haven't played any of the Yu-Gi-Oh games or those kind of like that. I know there's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh games on like the Game Boy Advance, and I don't know. I've heard super mixed reviews of them. I hear a lot of them are super unbalanced, and a lot of them like don't have the traditional rules of the card game. Like, they kind of mix things up in a weird way that it would feel weird for me to play. But then again, I mean, Inscryption is changing the basic mechanics of its game all the time. I mean, you got, like, instead of a mana system like you have in Magic, you have basically 4 mana systems. Like, there are different colors of mana in Magic, but in this, it's like bones and blood and gems and energy. And it's like, what if each of those colors of mana, the way you got them was completely different? And that's really interesting. This would be a really interesting card game, and I think a physical version of these cards exists out there somewhere, and I think some people have figured out how to run it. It might even be like an official product. Like, as we see it in game, it wouldn't be exactly like that, because the design of this and being able to see what cards are coming up and the fact that your opponents don't really have any energy costs they have to play, like, this is designed to be a one-player game. Like, this is, like, the gameplay is asymmetrical. Not saying it's, like, more in the player's favor or not, though I guess it probably is because they want you to be able to play through the game and, you know, experience it. But, like, it's not like I could play with another person exactly the way it is in this, because, like, would my opponent have to show me on their board what cards they were bringing in, and then I wouldn't? Like, that doesn't seem fair. Maybe that would be balanced with the fact that they, like, don't have any energy costs, but, like, no, that's a balancing nightmare. But I'm sure there's a way you could work it of just giving both players the blood and energy system. This works really well being in a video game automatically anyway, because so much of what happens in this game happens automatically. Like, you need the attacks and, like, cards with prance and push to move on their own or, like, go underwater. I feel like it would be very easy to forget to do things if you were playing this game physically with only you and the other player to police it. That can be true of real card games sometimes too, though. You can like forget to resolve effects. So, oh! And the game closes, and WinZip is trying to sell me something. Guys, real quick, let's see what happens if I try to reopen the game. It's taking a little bit to reopen the game, that's for sure. Okay, so it goes back to the camera screen. It looks like it essentially set the game back to its original... Oh, wait, no. Internal memory DCIM. Interesting. Okay, it wasn't responding for a second. That was a little scary. This is actually a little scary running this. I feel like my computer is going to crash and it's going to... And I'm gonna, like, lose my recording data or something. Like, I don't want to lose the footage I've recorded.
Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you.
Okay, so this literally... Okay, so we're literally sending it back to, like, Act 1... Obviously, this is Act 2 and this is Act 3. I don't know what part this would be, like, some part of Act 1, I guess? Or maybe this would be, like, once you've beaten Leshy the first time and you're, like, going around again. But you don't necessarily have to do that. Okay, and we can see all of his video samples here, so that's interesting. Okay, we get back to this screen. Okay, and here we have Casey's mod. Credits, quit. Okay, very cool. So, yes, I think in the future I am going to do some stuff with Casey's mod. Besides that, I also want to move on to one of the other Steam Semper winners, though, because I'm also excited about those. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing first. If I'm going to keep going here with Casey's mod, or if I'm going to play Spark the Electric Jester, or maybe Tunic first. I'm sure you guys will find out soon. But thank you guys so much for watching. This has been such a trip, and I hope if your first exposure to this game was watching me play it, that's really cool, and thank you guys for watching. But also, I hope that doesn't dissuade you from ever buying this game, supporting the developer, and playing it for yourself, because, like, with card games, there's so many other things, there's so many ways to do things, there's so many little strategies you can come up with that are completely different than how I played. Maybe you'll actually get use out of Ouroboros, because apparently it's, like, the best card. Anyway, guys, I'm the Comic Foil. Thank you so much. I'll see you later.